Styles allow you to make it so that your document looks consistent throughout your pages, as well as make things stand out. You want to draw the reader's eye as you're moving them through your document, and headings allow you to do this. Heading styles allow you to make sure that your font formatting for every heading is consistent and quick and easy to use. Right now, if I wanted to make the word introduction in our document look different, I would select it and I could go to the Home tab and maybe make it bigger, make it be italicized, maybe give it a different color, and that would make it stand out. I could even give it a bottom border to really truly make it stand out, and utilizing my borders and shading, I can choose whatever border I want to use and be able to apply a color, maybe one that's consistent. Once you have that, it really draws the reader's eye and makes it stand out. However, you want to be consistent and allow it to move throughout the document. So for instance, the small section, margin section is another one of my headings, and then push to next page is another one of my headings, and as I scroll through I have more. I can apply a heading style that will allow me to make these look more consistent and save me tons of time. So if I click on small margin section, what I'd like you to do here is pause the video and see if you can find styles. Styles are found on the Home tab. They're usually one of the most efficient tools in Word, and that's why they've placed it on the Home tab, even though most people use them just to make things look pretty, but don't actually understand what they're doing. For instance, if I go to small margin section here and I click on it, I can go to styles on my Home tab, and it may be condensed depending on how wide your screen is, and it might look like an A with a paintbrush next to it. Once clicking that drop down menu, you'll see that there's a lot of different options here, and I can apply a heading 1 style. A heading 1 style will then apply to that text, and if I go down to the next one, I can actually click on push to next page section on the next page and apply a heading 1 style again, making it look consistent. Now, if I want to change them all at once, the different headings that I have it applied to, I can go up to my heading 1 style here and I can modify it. However, when you modify selecting the text and, for instance, making it bold and maybe making it have a bottom border, you're not actually affecting all the styles or all the text that has the style applied. You can see my heading 1 down here did not change. It's important to note that when you want to change everything that has the style applied to it, you have to actually affect the style up here in the ribbon, not the font formatting of what you have selected. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to hit Control Z to undo, or hit undo, to take it back to that original heading 1 style. To change both of them at the same time, I can go up to heading 1 here and I can right click and modify it. This will allow me to get more options to be able to modify the style. I think it's important to note that your right clicking option gives you more options than what's available in the ribbon. Even if I open up my dialog box here for styles, you can see that inside of it, if I expand it out, I don't have the option to really edit this style. I would have to hit the drop down menu and then choose modify. But if I was in here, I could just right click it and choose modify. When you're down in your document, you can still right click and get more options than you would have if you didn't. So going up to heading 1, I'm going to go ahead and modify that style by right clicking and choosing modify. You can see that instantly if I go here and I change the color to orange, for instance, the preview will adjust to orange, and when I click OK, all of my heading 1 styles text will also adjust to orange. It's a quick and easy way to make things look consistent. You can also get more options under modify to really be able to do more than just what's available here, like bold, italicize, spacing or sizing, and your different alignments. But here down here you have format, which gives you more options like adding a border or adjusting the font even further, or even adding something like a text effect like a drop shadow or an outer glow. One thing I do want to show you is that I can make text look a certain way and then modify the style to match it. So if I want my headings to be blue, italicized, bold, and with this bottom border, I can then go up to heading 1, right click, and with my cursor clicked on introduction, I can choose update heading 1 to match my selection. My selection is currently this text right here, so it will update all of the font formatting settings to match it. So I'm going to choose update heading 1 to match selection, and you'll see that by default, all of these different heading 1s will automatically change to match this up here. You can also see that now heading 1 is selected and I've applied that style. If I click on the paragraph right below it, you'll see that the normal style is being applied. Same thing when I go through to the next heading 1. So really quickly, I'm just going to zoom out. I'm going to click on push to next even page, click heading 1. I'm then going to go ahead and go to the next page on my document, selecting the actual heading there and choosing heading 1 as well. And then I'm going to do it on the last page, and now all of them look consistent. Some quick ways to add styles and make it so that you can modify things all together. Let's try it one more time. Right click, modify, and this time around let's go and change the color to be green. So I'm going to go adjust the color of the text to be green, click OK, and you'll see that once I do that, all of them will adjust automatically. Oh, sorry, I wanted to zoom out to show you. All of them will adjust automatically to be green. Quick and simple way to make things look consistent.